Recently I was asked if it was possible to set up some simple study to see how an object would follow a path. Now I've set up a sort of example of an object here that's going to follow around this blue path. I've pinned some of the geometry just so that it doesn't move, and sort of added dimensions just to allow me to adjust it as things move on. So I've got this object here which I've defined as a rectangle, and I've put some tangencies to these two circles in here which help constrain it. So just to give it a single item, I'm going to fence select that and make it into a block, and that's going to be my point. So now, as you can see, it's seen as a single item. Now, to get it to follow the path, we would need to put on a tangent relationship. Typically when you do that, it will just follow through and stay on the tangent to that line, and it won't follow around the other ones. But there is a neat trick which you can use. So if I go and show, you can use the tangent command, click on the circle inside the block, and then if I hold the shift key down and select the elements of that path, I can then say it's got to say tangent to that whole thing, and then when I let go, it builds that tangency in. So if I do the same again, hold the shift key down for the path, I can then constrain both those circles tangent to that arc, so that when I come back, I should then be able to pick on here and get it to follow around, and I can see as it flows round how that is going to follow that path, and whether there is clearance between the objects that I'm interested in. So yeah, just a simple example that some of you may find useful.